Hello, guys. It's me, Butterfly Spirit 314. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am someone on YouTube. I'm a real live, actual person. And on my channel, I share experiences that I have, basically life experiences and stuff. I talk about books I read. I talk about my perspective on some things. I have recently been sharing. Some of the chair dance routines that I've been learning through a chair dancing class, where I actually go to a real actual class. And I also participate in pole dancing as well. And so that kind of introduces some of you guys to me, who, those of you who don't know me. Okay. All right. So, anyway, so guys, those of you who are my subscribers, as well as those of you who are joining me for the first time. So, today was the first day of the month that I got a chance to take advantage of a chair dancing class. So last month, I took a total of 4 chair dancing classes. And this month and next month, they're going to be having chair dancing classes, which I'm going to be participating in. So today, when I was at work, I was a little indecisive about whether or not I wanted to sign up for a chair dancing class. And I saw that there were 2 students that signed up to take all the available dates for the chair dancing class. It was only 2 students. And so I decided that I would just kind of pop in and that I would take a class today to see how it would go, since I had 4 prior chair dancing classes. So the special thing about this particular chair dancing class was a big surprise to me. I didn't know this, but I did sign up for it when I was at work. So I signed up for it, paid for it while I was on my lunch break. And then when I went back to my desk, then I went ahead and I was, knew I was going to be taking the class. And I thought, why not start my weekend off doing something fun? So I went to the pole dancing studio that offers chair dance. They offer other types of dance too, but majorly pole dance. And I've been taking chair dance. So when I showed up for my chair dance class, then I was met with a surprise. This surprise was, for this particular chair dance routine, we were going to be including pole dancing. Yes, finally bringing back pole, baby. I have not done pole in literally like a month. It's been a month since I've done any pole dancing, and today I got to do some pole dancing. So what I'm going to be doing, of course, is I'm going to be, of course, incorporating pole dancing um, back into my skill set, because I stopped doing it for a month because I had to get my car repaired. I had to get my brakes done and the front end of my brakes. And so this Sunday, I'm going to be getting signed up so I can go and take my pole class, because now I feel like it's a sign for the universe of pole dancing being in my chair dance routine, which is a sign to me to make sure I take both of them. I have been working on floor work thanks to chair dancing, but I'm also going to be reintroducing myself back to pole. So I think it's going to be great. And my body remembers pole. So it's not like my body doesn't know. It does know. Because once you get muscle memory, your body remembers. Okay. So I've taken a lot of pole dancing classes um, over over this particular year. I've taken a lot of them from this year, well, last year into this year. So I've taken a lot. And so that's what I mean when I say my body is kind of prepped for pole. I'm still very much a beginner and things, but my body understands that when I'm going to like lift myself up or do different things, it understands that, hey, we're in pole dancing, we're doing this. Okay. So this particular class, Um, the routine that we were doing for chair dancing, since we were incorporating pole dancing, we're incorporating the poles, and we got the chairs in here. We each of us had a chair. And one thing we ran into is that learning the first part of the routine I found was I got the first part, but then I think when we added like the second part to it, it was a little bit confusing and stuff. And when I was doing my recordings of myself during the routine, not only did I get confused, but also my teacher got confused too, because she was like, wait a minute, wait, we're supposed to do this, or we're supposed to do that. And normally, like, she just knows the routine because she comes up with the routine, right? And so, like, even she got confused, and I was like, and me and my classmates, so it was only two other students plus me and the instructor, so it was four of us. And so it was a smaller class this time. Last time I was doing chair, the last class, we had at least like seven people in the class. Including myself, but now we have a smaller class, which is totally fine. So, and I think it's great because I get to kind of spread out and not have to worry as much. Because if we're adding in the poll, then obviously it's not going to be as easy to do it, if we have people that are like if we have a lot of people, because then people have to take turns using the polls and they only have like four polls. So it would have been a lot more complicated. So I like the fact that there was only two other girls in addition to myself. Hang on one second. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm in the process of cooking dinner while doing this video. So, where was I? Okay, so I was at the part, I believe, where I was talking about the fact that we had a small class. So there was me and then two other students plus my instructor. And it was great that it was a smaller class size because, like I said, we could spread out and we could do the routine and stuff, and it was a bit easier. If it was a bigger class size, I feel like we wouldn't have got the amount of individualized attention and things. And I think it was just fun overall. We still had the fun and supportive environment and stuff. We still did. And I thought it was going to be a couple other people that were going to be in the class, but it turns out it was two other girls that were in the last several classes that I was in. And so I was familiar with them. And so, and my instructor, I love the environment that we have in chair dance. Like it's really fun and really awesome. And that's really something I love. So, the routine, it definitely was something where, um, it was definitely, I would say it was fun incorporating the pole in there. I did have to lift myself up and go around the pole. So that was something. And then having the chair there, it made me nervous. There's a couple of things like during our routine that made me nervous because we are using the pole and the chair. So it was like, oh my goodness, how in the heck am I going to do this? But I managed to do it. And I did do a recording of myself several times. And I do recordings of myself to see the progression of me learning the routine. Before I drove home, I watched myself doing the routine the second to last time. And I have to say, I fucking killed it. Okay. I did it. Like, I did really great. I saw myself, and like there was something I saw when I was looking at the recording. I saw like my inner sexy coming out. Like I saw this like cool and just sexy self that was kind of on the inside of me, just kind of like coming out and stuff. And I think it was fun. It was really cool to let that side of myself come out, because usually I'm doing so much damn thinking. Now, I am a thinker, so I was thinking through the routine, but I think I just let myself kind of relax and kind of chill more. And I think it's also about my mindset going into class now, because I wear crystals. I wear an amethyst bracelet as well as a clear quartz bracelet. And I wore those. I believe I wore I have another one that I wore too. Sodalite. I believe I wore that bracelet too. And I think like having those bracelets actually helped me during the routine. And I think it was really great to have them, because like for some reason those help me to focus and align and stuff, especially the rose quartz, because the rose quartz, I might have said clear quartz. I apologize if I did. But the rose quartz, that bracelet really helps me to get in touch with my feminine energy. And the amethyst just like helps me bring in that spiritual energy and like connect, you know. And then the sodalite allows me to kind of listen more and get an understanding. And there were times during the routine, I will say, that I did make a mistake. Um, but I just kept right on going and I didn't give up. You know, I could have been that person to get up and walk out and be like, okay, I'm done. But you know what? I paid for an hour class and I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna improvise this. And there were some parts that I improvised to make it easier for myself. And that's okay. I think the part of the process about chair dance and pole dance and combining them together is that it's okay to improvise. If something is too hard, then, it's okay for me to make it easier, and that's to be encouraged, And even my instructor, she's like, well, if this is too hard, you can do this. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I'm very happy that I showed up today. And, my inner thigh muscles, they were still a bit sore. So I was nervous about going today, but I'm glad I did, because I didn't put so much stress on them. So they're still healing, but they've been healing for about a week and they're still sore. But, I have been, just taking it easy. I did my arm workout Monday of this week. So I had my arms incorporated. I was going to do like a core workout, but I didn't feel like I should do that. But the good thing is that, I had a fun experience, when I was doing my arm workouts, and also, doing my chair dance class. Then I'm also going to be doing my pole dance routine. So, like, I'm going to be doing, not routine, but I'm going to be doing my, I'm going to be going to my pole dancing class this Sunday. So I'm really excited about that too. So I had a fun experience and I blew myself away. Like when I saw myself in a recording, I'm like, oh my gosh, is that me? Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's like, and we were dancing to the song. It was Red Light by TLC. So we took it old school. Now I'm gonna have to change the music because YouTube, they copyright strike stuff. So I'm still gonna have to change the music, but I'm gonna try to get a song that's kind of a similar tempo, similar pace, so that when I'm dancing in the video, it's more cohesive to whatever the song is I pick from the YouTube music or whatever. But I'm looking forward to showing you guys the video. I don't think I'm going to be posting it tonight. I think I'll be posting it tomorrow. But I'm very excited and proud of myself for what I was able to accomplish tonight. And I still have on my clothes from my chair dance / pole dance class. So I had a lot of fun, and I just really felt like it was just an amazing way for me to have an outlet to just have fun and laugh and enjoy it. And we laughed during the class too. It was fun, and we got to like laugh and stuff too. And it was just a really cool, chill environment for us girls to just kind of hang out. So anyway, thank you all for watching this video. Like I said, I will be posting a video of myself in the chair dancing class, so you guys will get a chance to see me. And I think I did a pretty kick-ass job. So anyway, thank you guys for watching and tuning in with me and spending time with me. Thank you for watching again. Bye.